What's up guys, it's Scion, we're back, and I actually have a pretty interesting video for you guys today. This is going to be about pretty much how can you fix North America. Now I don't actually want this game to shut down. I don't want Oasis Games to be running it anymore, but I don't want it to shut down because a lot of people, a lot of good people, been a lot of people over the course of the past year and a half to actually play this game, and they're good people, so I feel kind of sad if the game does actually shut down and these people are just displaced and stuff like that. So we all know that I've actually told Oasis Games literally how to fix this game, and I showed you guys the proof and you saw what I said, and it's pretty much ringing what everybody wanted them to do. They chose not to do that. Chose not to listen to me. Like, I talked to the highest person that I could talk to, and you saw what the mod said, and people behind the scenes, they started talking shit, saying I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but the stuff I was saying was actually what people wanted. It wasn't, the stuff they're doing is not what people wanted. Like, you can just look at it. Obviously we would not be at this point right now. People would not be pissed off. I would not have already quit the game along with a lot of other people if, like, so a few other YouTubers quit the game actually too. I didn't even know that. I thought I was like the only one who did it, because I'm kind of different than other people. I know the people, they put money into stuff and they want to stick it out, but I'll be like, nah, I'm just, when I find corruption, that's it. I don't play no more. There's no reason for me to believe anybody anymore after this point, because you had it from top to bottom, corruption. I talked to the highest person and nothing got done. I talked to one of the lowest people, nothing got done. You talk to people in the middle, nothing got done. So at that point, when you have systematic just corruption through a whole company, at that point, I'm sorry guys, the game is not going to change. And the emphasis on that is that they're still opening servers. They're still opening servers when the obvious, the population is dwindling, and you're still opening servers. Like, that's one problem right there. The problem is that the population is too fragmented. Stop trying to make money off that and make money off the proper areas. That's what this video is about, where you make money off of the proper areas. Here's another thing that you could fix in North America. The store. What the hell is going on with the store right now? All of this right here is so far behind. It is so far. I can't see group because this character is like non-existent right now, but all of this is just so far behind. Like, this should be Great Ninja War Ninja in here. Like, Conan should, I don't think Conan's in here. Is she in here? I don't remember if she's in the group store or not. If she is in the group store, my bad, but I don't think so. Conan should be in this shop. There's a few other ninja that should be in this shop. They're just not here. Like, what are you holding back the shops about? Like, I don't understand that. By this time in China, when we had all this stuff, the group shop was updated. Everybody knows that. I don't understand the purpose behind it being so far behind, other than you're trying to make money off of it. Again, that's the improper place to make money off it if people already know. You're getting mad because people like me are telling them, so people already know. Like, don't stop trying to lie to the public. Oasis Games, stop trying to belittle people's intelligence, because they don't need me to go to another region and see it. And then don't try to ban people because they go to another region. You can't ban somebody because they went to another region and saw that you're full of shit. Like that, what company does that? You're gonna have a problem when this article comes out on all these websites, because all these websites are gonna see that it's incorrect right now. And then on top of that, we're going to talk about the whole thing of having liaisons. I don't know if anybody told you, Oasis Games, but if you're going to have liaisons, you need to announce who the liaisons are, because there's a conflict of interest and misrepresenting your product if you do not tell the YouTubers and the mods and everybody else to identify themselves. They can't go around and make videos and make articles like they're playing the genuine article when they're actually getting some help. That's illegal. That is why every single YouTuber who gets sponsored like that, you see in the beginning, they don't want to make that bullshit, hey, this is a sponsored video comment, but they have to, because that's the law. When you don't tell them to do that, and there's no putting it in the description bullshit either. They need to say it. because when they don't say it, that now makes the video invalid. They can actually be banned for stuff like that because that is misrepresentation on the product. So I hate to give you guys a law lesson. That's why I went so strict on that, because everybody who YouTubes is supposed to know that. Everybody who goes and makes articles on a website or anything else is supposed to know that. You saw what Sniper Wolf did. We laughed at Sniper Wolf and we kind of, we G'd on her, but one of the very first things she did in her video is she identified the fact that it was a sponsored video. She was given some type of compensation, whether it be coupons, whatever, a free account, to actually go in and say, hey, you know what? This is a sponsored video. I'm representing myself. I got some type of compensation for doing this. You have to do that. You can't have somebody make 200-300 videos and then turn around and say, hey, I've been a sponsor the whole time. That is incorrect business. You need to fix that immediately. Everybody who is a sponsor or getting some type of compensation either needs to be off the live server, because you can't be playing on the live server and being like that. That's like that's like Blizzard giving World of Warcraft, the top guild, giving them 20,000 gold and saying make player guides, but they can never tell the population. Do you know what would happen to Blizzard as a billion-dollar game if people found that out? You are held to that same standard. Next, fix. This is a simple fix. Fix this. And yes, I'm going to do this on this stream because there's no reason to hold this here. Like they showed, and matter of fact, in China, this is now a rule. And North America, it's already been a rule, but people have been skirting it. You need to show the percentages and just put the ninja on here. Like you already have them here. Just put put percentages. Put percentages and then say, hey, when you get to this point, it's going to be okay. You're going to be at 95%, because everybody knows that it's not 100% when you get to that certain level. You can go beyond it. People have proven it. People have shown it. People always cry and be like, no, it's 400 and my friend did it. It's 95%. It's the same system for the last 20 years. I don't care what the fuck anybody else said. It's the same damn system. It's the same thing. They haven't changed anything. It's the same algorithm. This is the same freaking engine back from Pocket Ninja. It's the same shit over and over again. The only difference between this and, say, the battle armor system is you can see in battle armor, you see how you can see the 11 of the 50. That's what needs to happen on the summon thing. There needs to be a bar like that. Put the bar there. Stop doing the bullshit, because we all know this shit can go all the way up to 49 before it actually crit, which pisses everybody off. Put the bar there. There's no reason for you to be sitting there like that. When you don't have the bar there like that, it becomes gambling, which again becomes a problem, which again is illegal because you're putting gambling into a kid's game. That's stuff that you can actually fix. And then on top of that, put the percentages. Everybody knows this percentages is low. Like, this shit isn't gonna crit or nothing like that. Little minor stuff like that is, I don't even know if people even are aware or stuff like that. This is all stuff that other games actually did. If you remember, Pocket Ninja used to tell you that, yeah, your percentage is low, you ain't gonna win shit. Like, they used to tell you. Unlimited Ninja didn't, because it's not an official game. But most of the official games that are like this, they tell you, because they have to. Because they're official games. This is the only official game that has skirted the law so hard. Next. Not this. Events. Hire somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing in the events. Because it's obvious you don't have anybody who knows what the hell they're doing in the events. Let's be completely real. Let's be completely real. There's been nobody who has gotten it right up until this point. I've implored you, other YouTubers have implored you. I came to you and actually told you how to, like, literally, just because you didn't want to talk to me or you didn't want to listen because I was who I was, because I was one of the ones who was not going to suck your dick and actually allow you to do something incorrect. So you went around me and you said, okay, well, we're not going to use this YouTuber. We'll use Kaiser. We'll use, that's what happened. Because back in the very beginning, I was the one that they came to, but then they figured out that I'm not going to go with that bullshit right there. So they went around me. That's the reality of the situation right there. And that's why that's incorrect, because you then on top of that you used him, and I feel bad for him because he just didn't know any better, and it got used. And that is the one point where I say that it's unfair. But at the same time, if you're going to be a YouTuber, you need to educate yourself and not put yourself into a legal system, because with all his videos that he's now done on Naruto Online is kind of like corrupted, because he never said that he was a liaison until after the fact. So you basically did a lot wrong at that point because of the company, and that is unfortunate. That is unfair. Oasis Games needs to publicly apologize to him, or be like, hey, we didn't know that he, like, that's not fair, because he can actually be banned from YouTube for that. That's not right. Damn. Now you see, the other thing about this right here with the events is, stop. You don't need liaisons at this point for that. You should try to figure out what it's worth. Now, my problem with all this is that you had liaisons, you had mods, and you still didn't get the pricing right. You still trying to throw Hokage Tsunade and Hokage Minato up for like $1,000 on the American people, when you know damn well both of them are not worth that. People may argue, and whatever, there's not a ninja in this game. Matter of fact, I'll give you two examples of ninja who are. Let me rephrase that one. Kurama Link Naruto, which is not in the game yet in North America. Madara, which is not in the game yet in North America. Sage Hashirama, which is not in the game in North America. Hirozen, Edo Tenshin, Hirozen is like, those are all ninja right there. They're worth that. Angel Conan, number 5, which you got this Conan, but Angel Conan is worth something like that. You can even say Susanoo Itachi is worth something like that. There's nobody else who's worth that. Hokage Tsunade is okay, but not worth that type of money. Hokage Minato is okay, but not worth that type of money. Jonin Minato is worth more money than that, and he's actually less. That right there tells you that there's something wrong with your pricing plan at that point. Don't try to figure out what everybody's budget is and then say, hey, we can get somebody to pay $1,000 for this, so you get a handful of people paying $1,000. But here's why that's an improper thing to actually do. The problem with doing that is, okay, now you got 10 people to pay that $1,000. If it was $300 or $400, you would get like 100 people paying for that. So think about that. You got 10 people who paid $1,000. That's $1,000. Okay, so you got $10,000. Now you're now talking about, you got 30 people to pay 100. See what I mean? Like 30 people to not 30 people to pay 100. 30 people to pay $300 to $400. Like, am I the only one who's seeing, like, you know, a better thing? Now you have 30 people who are happy. Then you know what? Those 30 people who are running around with their character, you're gonna have probably like another 100 who are gonna be looking and saying, "Damn, I can afford $300 or $400." Then that slowly grows. Now you got 130 people paying that $300 to $400. You guys see what I'm talking about? That's proper business. That's you're getting more happy, and then as you see more and more people are happy with stuff like that, you get more and more people spending stuff like that. It's kind of how it works in China. Now I don't know why they don't want to do the same type of things in China, because you see everybody has Mei. Everybody has Hanzo. Mei is a $200 ninja, but it's like literally like 10,000 people on that server, and they all have Mei. So that means they all paid that $200. Same thing with Hanzo. Hanzo's like a $300. Everybody has freaking Hanzo. A lot of people have Kurama Link Naruto, which means they spent Seal Scrolls. Like, all of this stuff makes sense business-wise. They don't restrict you like that. They don't. It's not school. Like, it's plain to see right there. It's good, affordable prices, which makes people want to spend. You have to make people want to spend. North America does not make anybody want to spend, especially not right now when you get caught lying and misleading the public. Nobody wants to spend on this game right now. You have people who are staying, like, people feel guilty actually staying and playing this game right now. People feel guilty topping up right now. Then the first thing that you do when you come out here, you get stuff like this. Like, you get silliness. Like, why is this in here? This stuff should, like, I would, first of all, I would lower these prices. I would lower all these prices right now. These are okay, but I would still lower them. Limited recruitment ninja, I'm like, it's like I would do something. Like, nobody, like, right now this is all a bad time for this. Again, this is poor awareness of your situation. What I would have done if I was them, with all of these events, they're okay. Now granted, they don't suck, they're okay, but what I would have done is I would have lowered all the prices. I would not have opened up another server. I would have, as much as people would have been pissed off, I would have smashed some more servers together so people, or if it could be allowed, I would allow server transfers and start closing down servers. Like, look, the last 200 servers, that's bullshit. Let's close all that shit down. You guys can go to the first 200, figure it out, like get communities, like whatever else, and then if it gets too full, close down the S1, 2, 3 or something like that, and make people go to the other servers and stuff like that. Start refilling these servers so that it gets more competition, so people can actually play with each other, so everybody is not sitting there maybe like 30-40 people active in the server, because that's kind of what North America looks like right now. 30-40 people active at one point in time. That's not thriving servers. 30 or 40 people active or talking, or then people only showing up for Great Ninja War. That's not active server. That's not game time. Like, they're like wasting money on servers right now. You're not making enough money to keep open the servers. I'm sorry. People aren't really that silly anymore at this point for you to keep spamming out servers. And it also shows that you're still trying to make money and not fix anything. And the other last thing that I would do is I would hire somebody American who's not an idiot, who doesn't talk behind people's back, who's not a shit talker. Hire a real community manager. Somebody who's actually been to college and in school or something like that, who knows how to talk to people, who's going to tell the truth, though there's no point in getting a community manager if they don't tell the truth, who's going to actually tell the truth and come out here and be like, hey, you know, this is what's going on. Be 100% transparent. 100%. That's all you really need to do right now. 100% transparent. Say, hey, no, my bad, you know, things were going wrong and stuff like that. That's if you're not going to fire people, because you should fire whoever has been doing all this right now. I'm just saying. But if you're not going to fire people, then you need to hire somebody who's going to properly do community management, because you don't have anybody who's properly doing community management right now. Banning people who know information from other regions is not what companies do. That's not how you do it. That's like how you cause rebellion. That's how you get people to not pay for anything in your game and disrespect your game and disrespect you. That's what gets you into this situation right now. Just because people know your trick, then don't do the trick. Why don't you try being honest? Like, honesty. Go figure. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.